Holy crap.
Wow.
Hi, welcome to the Shout About Podcast. I'm Cooper.
I'm Mel.
And this is a podcast where we talk about things that we just want to talk about.
Yeah.
Mainly pop culture things, because that's all we know. That's all we know.
That's the only knowledge that we contain in our brains.
Absolutely nothing else. Like, no, like, useful
Like-
tips or tricks. Or
Like numbers? No. Letters? A few, maybe.
Sometimes. The letters that I
depends.
needed to spell the episode title. That's about it.
Yeah. I know the letter Q.
And
because it's a character
at.
in Star Trek, but that's about it.
At Shout ABT.
That's the other letters we know.
This podcast goes up every single Thursday.
All of them.
Yes. On
Don't miss a single
a
Thursday
couple of-
unless it's inconvenient for
unless
us.
unless it's like one of us is out of town, then it's like, oh, we didn't plan ahead. Oops.
Oops. Yeah. This is
So Mel, I
spontaneous
got some beef.
You got some beef.
I got some beef.
Okay.
Activity on my watch. So a couple days ago,
Okay.
really awesome marketing move pulled by Netflix.
Yeah, yes.
So, you know about Cloverfield. We watched
we watched it.
Cloverfield
Yeah.
with a mutual friend, my old roommate.
Yeah.
Those are good movies.
Yeah.
Like, Cloverfield's good. 10 Cloverfield Lane's great. And so you're like, hey, I like this series. And then you hear that this next one is supposed to come out in April. It was known as the God Particle because they always have they always
right.
have,
They
like,
got a secret
code
name,
names.
yeah. Code name.
And then, like, a week or two ago, as of the recording, it's like Netflix buys rights for I just call it the God Particle. And it's like, okay, what are they going to do with this? Then
All right.
news leaks out before the Super Bowl that Netflix was going to run a trailer and then have the movie available
Yeah.
after the Super Bowl. And then everyone's like, what?
What?
We love Cloverfield. This is
Everybody,
hype.
Everybody except for me, who didn't look at a TV at all on Sunday
Wow.
or go on the internet.
Now that's surprising. Like, I wasn't shocked about the TV
Yeah.
thing.
I
but,
probably
like,
went on the internet for like email stuff. I was busy. And I have a boring life. So back to your story.
So then it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna get to watch the third Cloverfield movie tonight.
Yeah.
And of course, it is
Yeah.
actually it happens.
Right.
And then I watch the movie,
And then you watch the movie.
and then I'm like, what the hell? Really,
Really?
JJ Abrams? This movie was bad. Literally,
Hey, JJ, can we tell you something? It was a bad movie.
Literally-
According to Cooper, I haven't seen it.
literally, you don't need to see it. What
I
it
wasn't-
does is like
My dad will probably like it. My
What's-
dad likes lots of movies,
It does-
even if he shouldn't.
it does like some weird like basically the best thing for Cloverfield description is like Twilight Zone,
Yeah.
where it's more more anthologies than
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
else.
Right.
But this one tried to connect to at least the original, and it didn't make
No.
any sense.
They should not. That was a bad move. They should have left them not interconnected.
And like they say the title of the movie, the Cloverfield Paradox, like within the first 5 minutes.
That's
I'm like,
what it's called.
it's called the Cloverfield Paradox. Oof.
Oof.
Woof.
You know that a movie's not going to be amazing if it's got the word paradox in it. That's probably not
Oh,
true.
it was just
but
like,
hey,
but like,
I'm gonna claim it.
it was all like fan service for a series that only had 2 movies.
I hate it when like movies with like or series with like 6 movies do that. It's like, we get it, The Hobbit Part
Like-
3. You're a Lord of the Rings movie. We get it.
Like, okay,
Like, we know.
like okay, here,
You don't
like,
need to keep rubbing
it
it
shows spoilers for a bad movie. It shows the Cloverfield monster from the first movie,
in. Does it?
and it's like that's not like iconic. You barely see the monster
Yeah,
throughout
there's
all
a-
of Cloverfield.
There's a reason you don't see them.
It's a poorly designed monster. It looks bad. And I mean, okay, there are good actors
Yeah.
in the movie. Like, it's a good cast. But
They
like
did
the
what they could with
characters
the
are
script they
so
were given.
the characters are so poorly written.
Yeah.
There's like the comedic one that like drops jokes during people's like deaths. And it's like and then there's
Okay.
like I don't know, the leader one, and then like the one that's like the protagonist and that
Yeah.
you know is going to be the one that survives in the end.
Yeah.
And then
The
there's the
point
one
of
you're
view
not
character.
supposed to trust, very obviously.
Yeah. The shady character.
Here's the thing. It's like the beginning, I was like, okay, I can get past some of this cheesiness. And then it's like...
It kept happening.
And then I'm like, oh, man, there's a great mystery. There's a mystery here. I'm like, oh, okay, this is fine. This is going. Oh, my God, it's deteriorating really fast. Oh, this is the explanation. Oh, God.
Yikes. Man, I'm glad that I didn't know that it was a thing until you told me about it yesterday.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Like, there's actually some decent, like, body horror where there's, like, things going through people and, like, gross stuff. That's the parts where I'm like, this is like, good.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, well shot, and it's like, oh, man, this is, like, gross. This is scary.
Yeah.
There are some, like, tense moments that... There are some good moments in it, but it's, like, overall, it just didn't work.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's, like... And it was, like, pitched... Like, the trailer started off with footage from the first Cloverfield movie.
Oh, really?
And it's, like... You want to see how this happened? And I'm like,
know
not
more?
really. You shouldn't want to know.
Yeah.
They explained it in the freaking first movie how it happened.
Yeah.
We don't need to know, like...
There's a certain, like, level of knowledge in a movie where it's, like, not...
You don't need
too much, but it's, like, enough that you understand. That's, like, the perfect medium. Because if you over-explain things, it's, like...
It's like
all
how...
right.
It's like how Rogue One explained one thing. How they got the Death Star plans. It's like that. That's actually the perfect, except for it's much worse than Rogue One.
Yeah.
It's the perfect like comparison of Rogue One basically explained how they got the Death Star plans.
Yeah.
Basically that's it. I mean, some fewer like ancillary things, but
right.
But like this explained how something happened. Like that was explained at the end of Cloverfield anyways.
Yeah.
It's just more, and it's like
Hmm.
And it also does some retconning for that first Cloverfield
really?
movie. And it's like, why?
Why?
Like some retconning as in like, you'd think that they're living in a normal world in Cloverfield. No.
Oh, so it did like reverse world building stuff?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for like expanding the universe and setting up like that sort of thing, but like...
See, I'm still
you
really...
gotta do it well?
I'm still really excited for Overlord.
Yeah.
Which is the fourth Cloverfield movie, which is coming out later this year.
Oh, is it?
It's set in World War...
I don't know anything.
It's set in World War II.
Oh.
And it's like Nazi freak experiments, and that sounds interesting.
That does sound... that sounds interesting. That sounds... horrific.
Yeah. Like, I'm still excited about that premise, but like, the Cloverfield Paradox makes me think, man, that wasn't great. Really, what I see the Cloverfield movies as what they really are is just this platform for young filmmakers.
Yeah.
To
experiment,
like to work with a power producer, like a superstar producer in J.J. Abrams. Like Matt Reeves was the first director. It was director of the first Cloverfield. Yeah. He's now done all the new Planet of the Apes movies, and now he's doing the new Batman. Maybe that production's weird. And then this next guy, the guy who did 10 Cloverfield Lane, he's got some other projects. 10 Cloverfield Lane's pretty recent, so
yeah.
He's still getting his footing, but like Cloverfield came out 11 years ago.
Yeah, it's an older movie.
Like so Matt Reeves had time to establish himself. Dan Trachtenberg, this new guy whose I can't remember. Like this movie was just bad.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Should have made a better movie.
Yeah, he should have.
That's on him.
Like the movie actually I think would have been better if they didn't try to connect it at all to Cloverfield. And it was just this weird trippy sci-fi like alternate dimensions, lost in space type vibe. I think it would have been better if they actually cared about like writing characters. Like that's the thing when you get a horror movie with an ensemble cast, you know that like 90% of them are gonna die.
Oh yeah,
like immediately.
100%.
Like you immediately get that feeling.
Yeah, because it's like it's all set up so that you're like ooh. But then it's like you get to the scene where it's like, oh, this is where this person's gonna die. Oh yeah. It's just signaled far away, and it's just like I've seen this before. I've seen this before in every other movie I've seen. Yeah, it really takes like the mystery out of it. It takes like the shock that like if they didn't like hint at it as overtly, you know, they would like have a much better shock value or whatever. There was when they actually die. There was no death that surprised me in that movie. None of the deaths in that movie surprised me. Yeah. At all. The death of your soul. Yeah, that one. I was surprised about that. You know, but what was interesting about actually
10 Cloverfield Lane was that there was no like critics beforehand. There was no giant marketing campaign. No one had time to theorize about it.
They just put it out there.
They just said, here it is. Everyone watch it. Make your own opinions. And everyone went, this is bad. This is really bad.
This is bad. Yeah, you got to show it to some friends first before you show it to your professor.
My first inclination to after every movie I watch is I go, I'm a bit more easy on movies right after I watch them.
Yeah.
Just because I appreciate that people put the time in to make it.
Yeah.
And then I think about it and I go, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, there's like a balance there for me where it's like
Unless it's Suicide Squad.
Unless it's Suicide Squad. That one. But like there's a balance where it's like, okay, I appreciate that people did hard work and had some good ideas. Like some of the ideas were good, some of the ideas were bad. But it's like, if a movie's bad, it's bad, no matter how hard people worked on it.
Like with Batman versus Superman, it was just a lot to take in
at
the first time, so I didn't have like a strong opinion. Yeah. The second time I watched it, because of course I went back and watched it, I was with my buddy Miles, and we were just guttural laughing the entire movie in a packed audience. So everyone's like, dude, shut up. And you're like, no, this is absolutely trash.
You were that guy.
I was that guy. But see, I get that with every Star Wars movie I watch, because they're like, especially The Last Jedi was a lot to take in.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to watch it again. Just to.
Did you only watch it one time?
I've only seen it once.
That's the thing, is that it's better when you watch it a second time.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that from several people where like somebody was like, you have an epiphany when you see it the second time.
It's so much better.
Okay.
It's just like it clicks. Everything just clicks more.
That's
the second
really
time.
Interesting. Because it's like, what is it about what happens between the first and the second time that makes you go, oh, okay, this is actually better.
Seeing it all come together.
Yeah.
A little bit of it, because you realize you see it when you see it come together that first time, you're like, I don't get how these pieces are all falling together.
Yeah.
I might be totally wrong about this. You're asking me on the spot here, and it's been a good like month and a half since I saw the movie.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time.
But I think seeing it all come together, and I think a lot of the questions people had about the movie are answered like that immediately, because it's just you don't catch everything the first time.
Right.
Like a lot of information that people are like, why didn't they explain it? No, they explain it.
They did.
They explain it in the movie. It's just that there was a lot.
You just happened to miss it.
It was 2.5 hours of Star Wars, which it's a lot.
Close-ups of people's faces.
Yeah, there
was a lot of close-ups in that movie.
Well, you had to show the emotion and the.
I know.
All the good stuff and the acting.
Yeah.
Literally, Call Me by Your Name. The end credits is accompanied by a shot of Timothée Chalamet's face crying. Give that man an Oscar. He's just staring at the fire while the credits roll by him, and it's like a solid 7 minutes. And I'm like, oh my, no, it's good.
No, yeah, good. Yeah, but yikes. That was my reaction. It wasn't a bad yikes.
Yeah, it's just your normal reaction to something is a yikes.
Honestly, yeah. Just in my day-to-day life, people be like, "Oh, good thing."
I forgot
yikes.
that these chairs could do this.
Oh wow, you are gone.
Do you know PewDiePie memes? PewDiePie.
I know PewDiePie.
But can you do this? There's a meme about his stupid 400. There's a meme about a stupid $400 chair.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
and the joke is that it can
go
do
back.
That.
Gotcha.
And every time he does it, can you do this? And it's a meme now.
Gotcha.
It's a specific PewDiePie meme.
Gotcha. PewDiePie is not on my radar.
I
am not in middle school anymore.
He changed.
Yeah, he
completely.
Did. He super did.
I hated old PewDiePie. I love new PewDiePie. He's
really?
So dry. He's so much drier. He stopped caring. He's not faking happiness anymore. He'll walk into the studio. He'll be like, "This was a crap day. Let's look at some memes." He does shows meme review and it's so funny.
That's ridiculous.
He has he's just so much drier and just. Less fake, and he's just
that's really interesting.
He only does the stuff that he wants to do now that he's not no longer obligated by any corporations.
Yeah.
He also just has this big bushy beard.
Yeah, I've seen the beard. I've seen pictures of him.
And I'm like, oh, this is good. This is actually pretty good. That was so funny about it. I was like, I hated
wait a second.
Old screamy. What's up, guys? It's me, PewDiePie. I'm like, stop. Why does this man have so many subscribers? And then after everybody moved on from him, that's when he got good.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, oh wait, I actually like PewDiePie.
He's like, oh, nobody's paying attention to me. Time to
actually
be myself.
Yeah. No, new PewDiePie is really good.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
He's so sarcastic now. Like old PewDiePie would not have been this way. I like how I've been going on for like 2 minutes about PewDiePie.
That's fine. It's fine.
No, but like I'm legitimately a PewDiePie fan now. Like he's good now.
Gotcha. I have not seen any of his new videos. I've genuinely not seen any of his videos in like probably 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
it's been a long time.
That's what's so funny is that I like discovered my enjoyment of PewDiePie this summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Like after he had the whole Washington, not the Wall Street Journal bonanza that lost him like all of his partnerships and then after that he's just like, I'm done with faking it. I hate faking it. I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and it's awesome.
That's really interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to watch one.
He's just so. It's just. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And he doesn't actually play that many games anymore.
Really?
Like he does like a couple ones. Like it'll be like every other week he'll play a game or something like that.
How often does he release videos?
Like 3 times a week.
Oh, what are the other videos then? Just meme reviews?
Memes, reacting to stuff that the community posts on his Reddit.
Yeah.
He'll react to something. He's much more of a reactor than a Let's Player now.
Okay.
And honestly,
it's on.
Yeah. And it's much funnier.
Yeah. It's probably more along the lines of what he actually wants to do than he probably got sick of video games.
That's the thing is that he stopped wanting to play crappy video games all the time. And having like a rigorous work schedule and like working in an office with people and now he's just doing it all from home and he has 2 guys editing his videos and it's well he plays a lot of VR chat actually. I take it back.
Really?
Yeah. He probably had a hand in Ugandan Knuckles, the rise of.
Oh good,
because that's what
the best meme.
See, that's
I love it.
You know what's so funny about it is that like I should hate Ugandan Knuckles.
I do hate Ugandan Knuckles.
But like whenever someone does like say something from Ugandan Knuckles or and it's accompanied by the Ugandan Knuckles like visual, I laugh.
Really?
I still laugh.
I don't.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but it's like I don't know. I think I discovered it at like from the wrong angle because the first time I saw it was the Snapchat filter, and I hate Snapchat filters, just kind of on principle.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, another stupid gimmick.
The Ugandan Knuckles in VR chat. That's where it was like born.
Yeah, I know that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
We pivoted from Cloverfield Paradox to PewDiePie to Ugandan Knuckles to memes.
Yeah.
I
rolled a solid 18.
Before the podcast, Mel rolled a
D20.
A D20 and rolled an 18, which is very high.
Yeah. But unfortunately, we both have -7 modifiers to podcasting. We should have really upgraded that skill tree, I feel like. I know, right? Yeah, I put all my points into strength instead of charisma, so whoops.
Well, we should be smashing things.
I know.
We should start slow motion. Oh, wait, that's taken.
Oh,
that's the thing. As I have all these ideas about what we could do at the channel. Like,
dang it, Gavin Free.
I'll be like, oh, we could do it. No, wait, that's taken.
Nope. Hold on. That's done.
Well, we could. Nope. That's.
Nope.
But wait, we could. No.
But what if?
No. That's no. If you ever think that you have an original idea,
you don't.
Search it on the internet. Someone's already done it.
Yep.
Like at least twice.
Yeah.
Just the original ideas don't exist anymore. That's why PewDiePie reacts to funny videos now.
That's why Hollywood keeps making remakes.
See, I'm so done with the Hollywood out of original ideas. It's because people aren't looking in the right freaking places. I watched a lot of great stuff this year. Okay, I'm really passionate about this. Okay, I
made Cooper mad.
I watched a lot of film, like 50 plus films. No, I'm on this. I'm ranting about this now.
I've made a mistake. It was a joke.
I've watched a lot of great.
Oh God!
Hush, Mel. I'm talking.
I'm
talking.
I'm complaining about people who complain.
Like, okay, you know why people are complaining about Hollywood running out of movies? Because that's what they go see. They go see all the stupid movies.
I know.
Watch indie movies. Go to your local limited release theater if there is one around. Rent it on Amazon. There's great stuff on Netflix. It's all original.
Yeah.
And watch that. Like, I watched some amazing things. Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, incredibly original and awesome films. Call Me by Your Name is based off a book, but it's still amazing. And it just pisses me off.
Yeah, but did you see the A-Team remake? It was bad. Therefore, I'm right.
Exactly. Also, I liked that A-Team remake.
I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad.
It was fine.
It
didn't need to be like a series or anything.
No,
it was good, decent. It wasn't even that good. It was an okay.
It was all right. I really liked it when it came out because at the time I was super into the A-Team.
Yeah.
Like it was my
really.
No, yeah, it was my favorite show for years upon years. Mm-hmm.
Did not know that.
I have all 5 seasons. Or no, maybe just the first 4.
The thumbnail for this should be you photoshopped into like an A-Team picture. No, it's not going to be that. That's not clickbaity enough.
Dang it. I wanted to be Howling Mad Murdoch for a little while.
What was I talking about? Okay, yes, original movies. They're real.
You were yelling about something.
Like a movie that does something original, like The Last Jedi comes out, and it's like, wow, this movie's inventive and creative. I hate it. It's so stupid.
I'm sorry that your life is pain because other people.
Black Panther's coming out soon. Everyone go watch that. It's getting critically praised right now.
I am so excited for that.
We didn't even get to talk about the Han Solo trailer dropping.
Oh, yeah. I actually saw that.
It looks weird.
It does.
It's going to be weird.
It gave me a... I really am not going to care about this.
My expectations are low, so I'll at least have some fun with it, hopefully.
Yeah, that's like my thing is like my expectations right now are at rock bottom, so I'm like, hopefully that means I'll enjoy it. Yeah, I guess.
But like, I'll enjoy Donald Glover as Lando. You know,
that's just playing Lando.
Yeah,
Donald Glover. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, he's Lando.
Okay, that'll be cool.
And like, you know, my thing is, I bet Alden Ehrenreich will do fine as Han. He'll do fine. Yeah, he'll do a fine job. Everyone's like, I'm worried about his voice. Excuse me, Donald Glover does not sound like Billy D. Williams. Yeah. But you're all excited about him anyways. Like, give it a break.
Like, it doesn't need to be like...
Other people don't sound like other people. It's fine. I'd rather have actors do their own interpretations than, like, impressions. Yeah. That's weird. Also, didn't Ewan McGregor take the role already of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Yeah. Like, come on.
Come on, people.
Like, two actors can play the same character and give two different things. Yeah. Like, Alec Guinness did his thing, and Ewan McGregor did his thing.
And they were both fine.
And they're both fine. Ewan McGregor is generally cited as one of the better parts of the Star Wars prequels. Yeah. I'm really passionate about this for some reason. I'm really like...
You got really riled up about movies.
Riled up.
Yeah.
You know, Emilia Clarke.
Yeah.
She's in it. I'm excited. She's great. Woody Harrelson with hair. Okay.
Woody Hair Olsen, as I call him.
Yeah. Yes. See, I would have loved to ask him a question, before, like, after the trailer drops, so I could be like, Woody, how does it feel to have hair again?
See, he's probably very glad that he did the panel that you went to before the trailer.
Yeah.
For that very reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Also, the Game of Thrones guys are doing Star Wars now, too.
Oh, really?
That just dropped today. That just dropped the day that we're recording. Like, the two showrunners for Game of Thrones, they're writing their own Star Wars saga. Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
We're going to get Star Wars till, like, 2030, and then we'll see if we're sick of it yet. We won't be.
I probably will be. But this is now the Star Wars cast.
Yeah. Yep. This is the Cooper Rants about movies cast, because this is all I know.
This is the I make jokes about things that I know will make Cooper mad so that he rants about them podcast.
Go watch original movies. Like, go watch original movies. Low budget stuff. Sure, there aren't explosions, but they're original and they're good.
Go watch all the short films that I made in high school, is what he's saying.
We have a short film on this channel. Go watch that.
That too.
It's called The Bonus.
Watch it.
It's funny. It's kind of. All right. Well, this has been the Shout About Podcast. It's been a wild ride.
It's been wild, guys.
You can check us out every single Thursday on YouTube, on Podbean, because it's gonna be working by the time this is released. SoundCloud, if I feel like paying for more space. You can check us out on all social medias at ShoutABT.
Right here.
Right there.
Right here.
Right there.
It's flashing. And
no, it's not.
Glowing.
No, it's not.
And it's fading in and out of existence. And it has a fun drop shadow.
Maybe I'll do the drop shadow. See, that's what's funny is that every single time I'm editing this, I'm like, God damn it, Mel. Mel. All that
I want Cooper to have no free time.
Well, I already don't. I already don't.
I want Cooper to have negative free time. Like me.
Probably is gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, until next time, we should have like a catchphrase to end the show.
Didn't we try to like come up with one like at the beginning and it didn't work?
Yeah, it didn't work. Instead, we should just start cutting ourselves off with the logo, just like mid conversation.